having been a researcher at one point, I have a lot of friends and circle and community of folks that are still in research. And there's a lot of researchers that are talking about relocating to other countries. In fact, I just saw a campaign, I saw it on Instagram. Europe has launched this campaign, Choose Europe for Science, and they're targeting US scientists to come to Europe. They've set up a fund, I think it's $600 million over the next 5 years to bring talent to Europe. The one hand, people are starting to be like, oh, I'm out of work. But there's also specific targeting of, hey, come over here to Europe to do your research. And I think just picking up on the immigration point, there are hundreds of international students now in the US who've had their visas revoked. And there are some surveys out there showing that international students are rethinking even coming to the US for conferences because they're hearing these stories of being detained at the border or visas being revoked. And people have some very real fears about the immigration policies. What I would say is when you look across our history, immigrants have accounted for an estimated 36% of total innovation in the US since 1990. And this is measured through looking at patents and things like that. And so, one concern that I think people have is there a mass exodus of talent? Are we not getting the inflow of talent because of maybe some of these fears about immigration policy? And that's going to create a lot of uncertainty. The other thing I saw recently is Francis Collins, who you may know ran the NIH for decades, very well-revered scientific leader. I just saw a video of him saying he's actually worried that there's going to be a generation of scientists that we miss out on because of some of these policies. So it's very fluid right now. I don't think anybody knows how it's going to play out, but some of the statistics that we just talked through leads you to think that there could be a real risk here for both discovery, pharmaceutical, healthcare delivery across the board.